Welcome back to Insight. Kent joins us from Youth for Christ, which is serving 12 counties still from your base here in Fort Wayne?
Yeah, we've got 12 counties. We have 8 counties we have work going in, so Fort Wayne, west out to Wabash, and then north to the state line. And then basically Warsaw and west is new territory that we hope in the next year or two to begin work there.
I know back when I volunteered long ago, this is some of the biggest Youth for Christ organizations in the country. We're right here in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, it's one of the top 3 in the nation. So this past year, 12 to 13,000 kids were involved through our different programs. So we're healthy. We're growing, moving in a healthy direction, and the needs for working with kids continues to grow today.
But the needs probably have changed a bit since I was helping with teenagers 30 years ago or whatever that was. I mean, teens have a lot of stuff going on now.
They do. I would actually say that it feels like the needs maybe haven't changed a whole lot. It's just that they've just exploded.
Yeah.
So the families that are needy today, it's just so much greater of an issue. You still got all kinds of violence. I mean, the issues that haven't changed a ton, but it's just that so many kids are impacted because of those decisions today.
Well, I guess there's a digital footprint now of everything you do, so it's thank heavens that wasn't around when I was 18. Yeah. So tomorrow you guys have a big event, and this annually just packs the Coliseum.
Yeah, we've got Bob Goff, author of Love Does. He's coming in to speak, and Bob was actually with us last year, so we've never done this before, but the response was incredible. So Bob is actually speaking up in Kendallville tonight and doing our northeast 4 counties, and then is going to be back at the Coliseum tomorrow night to share his amazing stories, and he's just a great communicator. But also the group Lincoln Bridge that was on America's Got Talent recently, they're going to be there performing a few songs during and before the program.
That's fantastic. Talk to me then about what you guys actually, what do you guys actually do? You say work with kids. What's that look like?
So we have 3 major programs that we do. One is called Campus Life. It's probably the larger of our ministries. So in Northeast Indiana, 75 schools, we have a presence in those schools, about half of those, so just over 30. That's weekly club meetings. Our staff are in the communities at those campuses connecting with kids and listening to their stories and hearing what's going on in their life. We walk alongside teenagers as they go through these teenage years. Second ministry is our City Life ministry, which is actually right across the street from Southside High School. A little bit more maybe of a location that kids come to, so numbers of kids from Wayne and Southside come to our City Life Center and are there most every day. There at City Life Center, we're hoping to really expand that ministry over the next 2 to 3 years, that we'd be in more communities and more of our city schools. And then finally, we do a work at ACJC. It's called our Juvenile Justice Ministry. So we've got a full-time guy, part-time gal, and they're at ACJC almost every day connecting with incarcerated youth. And we build bridges inside the facility so we can work with these kids once they get outside.
It is amazing how many different places you guys go still where maybe not necessarily inside the school, but still connecting with school-age kids.
Yeah, and that's what you said, a key word there, Dirk. We are all about going to where kids are. We want to be in their world, and the best place we feel to do that is whether it's at the community center or whether it's inside a facility like ACJC, whether it's at this middle schools and high schools where we work with kids. We want to make sure that we're going because we're a relational ministry.
So still any tickets for tomorrow night, or is it too late?
It's not too late. They can contact us at our Youth for Christ office, and I think the information we have for them. So yeah, you can contact the office and be able to get tickets for tomorrow night. We got a pretty full house, close to a couple thousand people that'll be showing up. We also have events coming up in Huntington and Wabash over the next couple of weeks that are also places where people can come out and hear the Youth for Christ story.
Find out more on their webpage. We'll be right back on Insight.